5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are live and we are at BFD. So we're in for another episode. We're gonna do BFD with this group here. In the last episode, we did RFK, and in this episode, we're gonna do BFD. So it's gonna be an interesting run. Just need one more here to summon. Who's the closest? I thought the rogue was. This guy I thought was in Darkshore. But of course, running here would be useful. And what we find with World of Warcraft is not full of useful. So it's been good. It's gonna be a good time. Good time playing World of Warcraft. Hardcore. On a druid. Almost died earlier today. Off stream. Probably should have been streaming it. Would have been a really close call. Would have been a really good short in a way. And I think if I was streaming, maybe you would have panicked more. What ended up happening was I was doing stockades, and we were at the we were doing one of the last bosses, the one that slumbers. We were pulling the side room. We were doing the side room, and I believe we had 3 or 4 mobs on the side room. And our level 24 warlock, which is already a pretty low level for stockades, thought it'd be a better idea not to be in the room, but to be outside the room in the middle, in the circle of the 3 rooms on the end. And as we're killing the mobs in the cell, he ends up body pulling the boss plus 2 more mobs. So we had, I think, 6 in total, and we survived because we're here right now doing BFD. But that was, I went down to flashing red. I must have been at like 10% health 2 or 3 different times during that one individual fight, and the healer was amazing. And lucked out huge on not dying. I think if I would have panicked worse, honestly, I think if I would have panicked at all, because I don't really think in hardcore terms I panicked at all, because 1, I didn't run at all, and 2, I didn't even switch out of form at all, which was probably the only thing that saved me. I feel like if I would have swapped out of form to swap back into form, or even to pop a health pot, I would have taken so much more damage that I might have just like died from the amount of damage that was being done to me. And to time that properly to time jumping out of form with a heal going off from the healer that isn't slumbered to pop a health potion. Like, I don't think I have any health potions that would have helped me in that kind of way either. I'm gonna try and pop my chair up here a little bit. Like 360 health, if I were to crit on it, would have been very useful. So it would have been quite helpful. I feel like hardcore and a lot of the I feel like hardcore is kind of like gambling in a way. In that you never know when it's gonna be a little too much, or you go a little too hard. This is the fun part of hardcore. Is just chilling and waiting for people to show up. I can completely understand why they you know what? No, I don't understand. I don't understand why they didn't let us in hardcore have summoning stones. I really don't understand why. It just makes it more hardcore. That's one thing, but yeah, it's just to play hardcore, man. It is a huge commitment, huge commitment. Yeah, I don't know if we should do a story time. I guess one of the things that kind of popped in my head was out near where I live, there's like a river, and a lot of people go there and they go like tubing, or there's bike trails and camping, and people camp out there and all kinds of stuff. And one of the times when I was younger, I don't know how old I must have been, maybe like 14, maybe 15. We were out there, and I ended up meeting up with a bunch of other kids around my age there. And we're all in the woods, and there was like a bike jump there, and one kid had brought his bike out, and he decided that he was gonna do the jump. I remember one of the kids that was there, he was standing there, and he had like an old flip phone. So he got that out and he started recording. And the guy had gotten on his, I think it was a mountain bike. And he was just pedaling as hard as he could. And he was a little bit of a heavier set guy. I don't know how old he was. I assume that maybe he was within a couple of years of me. I remember he took the jump and just like the bike slid out from under him when he landed, and he landed like on his side with like the bike out like sideways. And I just remember like practically seeing him like land on the ground and like almost bounce off the ground and then land again, and he was completely fine. Like he got up afterwards, but I mean he hit the ground like so crazy, and it's just wild how much how much damage, how much endurance the human body can take in moments like that. Like I've had moments where I've taken some pretty nasty falls as well too. I know there was one time I was fortunate enough when I was a kid that I I had like a GT snow racer. If you don't know what one of those are, you can kind of look it up, and it's like like a little little snow sled, but it had like a ski on the front. You could like steer it, and it had like a little seat, and it was pretty cool. I remember there was this massive hill that had like multiple hills by like our house and like the town that I grew up in, and I was at an age where like I wasn't really paying attention, and me and snow things don't mix very well together, and I ended up going down one of the portions that had like a snowboard jump on it. So I remember going down the hill, catching a lot of speed, launching off the snow jump, and catching so much air that I pretty much cleared most of the hill and landed at the bottom. And I remember just like landing and then just like letting go and just falling off. It just like so rigid, and like it was one of the biggest jumps I'd ever taken. And it's hard to just like it's hard to know just how big of a jump it was as a kid, because to me as a kid it felt like I jumped off of one of those like skier like long jumps. What is what it felt like with how far I had gone down the hill. It felt wild to do that. It was pretty crazy. It was a crazy time. Like this was all at a point in time before cell phones were a regular thing. Like there was people weren't just on their phones all the time. Like people had to like go outside and do stuff. I don't know who's the farthest. Who is the longest away?
Fantastic!
How many of us don't have a guild in this group? 1, 2, 3. 3 of us don't have a guild. Oh, here's one. That guy's in a guild. Come on, swordies. There we go. I was asked to join that guild, cowards, but I don't. Kind of makes me feel bad to be a part of a guild called cowards. Like I don't want to be a coward, you know? So it's like gonna be the longest part right here. I believe that they took out logout skips now, so you can't really do that anymore. Welcome to BFD. Where everything's gonna take forever and the mobs never die fast enough. The kitchen has found her spot. I don't know if you can see her. Right there, her little face. You comfy on the couch? Comfy couch. She's such a cute. You're so cute.
I need to get
Find out just how long it takes to run a BFD run. Definitely gonna have to find a guild or something to gotta make some more friends. Gotta make some more friends online. And get some more friends here and can run some like higher level dungeons and stuff like that. Because there's gonna be a point where I'm gonna need to do like Skullman's and Upper Blackrock Spire, Lower Blackrock Spire. I'm gonna have to start doing stuff like BFD. That's when stuff's gonna get really freaky. So it's
need more rage.
One of my main characters already on hardcore is a warrior, and one of the best and coolest things about being a druid is I can never be disarmed, and it is the greatest feeling ever coming from a warrior and not getting disarmed is like the greatest thing ever. Because it is the worst and one of the most annoying things when you're trying to kill something and you just get disarmed and completely useless. Oh, just the worst. cat coming up? I think she's just cold. She might just be hanging out. Psst, 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 psst. So here goes the longest load time ever. There we go. I'm definitely crazy for this place, it seems like. Come on, kitty. Come on up. Yeah. And here's my other cat. Hello, other kitty. Tree bark jacket. All need. He said all need, he said it. They said it. I don't know what that would even be worth. Let's see if everybody knows about the little Skippy Roo over here. Come on, team. Come on, team. Nice. Nice.
Too far away.
Not sure who has all the quests. I should have done the fire. What's the matter, kitty? My cat is being needy. My cat is being needy. Hey, here's your being a kitty. Here's your being a kitty. What time is it? Yeah, it's not really supper time yet. It is not really supper time yet for kitties. clear out this to get the quest item in case anybody needs it.
Too far away. Out of range.
And underwater we go. Oh, maybe we'll get a. Need those close. It is 100% such a different game to play when you don't have to worry about videos all the time. So it's such a difference. Very, very different. So much nicer not being disarmed. Oh no. The healer. Can I stun this boss? I don't know if I can. If she tries to cast anything again. Okay. Probably did that way too early. But yeah, way too early.
Not enough rage.
And a sword? Sword. Can't do nothing with that. I was hoping to level in here, and I really don't know if we're going to. Let's see if everybody follows up, eh? Hey, big kitty. I read somewhere, I heard, or maybe not even read, but I heard somewhere that if you slow blink at your cat, that means that you love them, and if they like slow blink at you, that means that they love you or something like that. That's like cat lingo for like, hey, you're a pretty awesome person or something. I don't know if that's true. I hope it is. For all I know, it could mean like I absolutely hate your guts, and I've just been like slow blinking at my cat for the last like 6 months. I'd feel pretty bad if that was the case. I guess I really gotta make sure not to get too carried away out of here as well too, because even though I'm like level 30 and I feel like I'm a little over leveled and everything's like green to me in here, a lot of these mobs are still yellow to a lot of like the rest of my group, so. So much more confident being able to do damage, being that I can't make it disarmed. I wonder if this crustacean is glitched out. I think at this point what we end up doing is letting the healer start drinking. Yeah. A lot of these dungeons are by far my favorite dungeons to run. BFD, DM, WC. Because on my level 58, I really want to do like a little bit of BRD, but of course that is. I've been getting mixed results from people on whether or not that's even a good idea. It seems like some people are like, oh yeah, you know, do BRD 360, yeah man, it's no problem at all. And then other people are like, oh hell no dude, like don't even attempt it man, like that's, you know what I mean, like not even worth the risk doing BRD 360. So I'm not really sure where I kind of fall into the group of things. got no mana. I got no mana. It's been a pretty wild time on the internet recently. There's been a lot of crazy stuff happening. Really, there's been just a lot of wild things happening in the world recently. I really do hope that it all kind of chills out. Everything kind of goes back to normal. Unless this just is the new normal, in which case, better get used to it. Oh, my foot will just like, feels like it needs to fall and it just will not fall. Oh. I wonder if they're broken. Open that. I'm gonna clear this side just so then I don't have to. So I don't really have to worry about it.
I can't do that.
5 bars of experience. I think maybe the last boss will give us 2. If I'm lucky.
It's too far away.
Let's go all the way back here.
Get closer.
Oh wow, ranger bow. Probably should have rolled on that. Who got it? M-Curse? Well, at least I'm not SF. Don't see those drop all the time.
I need to get closer.
Guess we got a couple tailors in here. Come on, pull both. We don't get both here. For real. Unless we're like the group was saying in the chat, it is pretty surprising that we were able to get two blues, which is pretty wild. Like, would have loved to have seen some blues drop in like my freaking Sunken Temple runs the other day. That would have been pretty cool too. Would have been cool to see like an epic from Sunken Temple drop or something from the last boss. Oh, one more DPS. Emp run. Oh, do I go and do I clear out the side rooms? Sorry, my foot. Oh, my foot doesn't pop so bad. It will not pop. Hurts so bad. It's like my foot. It's like I go to stretch it and it's just like not back to normal. It's like if I try to stretch it, it just like will not. It feels like it needs to pop, but it won't pop. We need 4 bars in, I think, what, 3 bosses? I don't know if it's gonna happen. kind of
Enough rage. Can't do that yet.
like as a tank, you're almost kind of a little bit more focused in like a different way than when you're healing or DPS or definitely gonna LOS a like a range pull LOS the next group that's over here and then grab this one. Because if you pull this one sometimes comes over and like aggro this one somehow. It's really weird. It's really weird how it happens sometimes, but sometimes you'll end up, there was one time, ended up grabbing this group, like pulled this one, grabbed these two, but then also grabbed an elemental, and it was, did not go as planned. These ones back here. Main reason for that also is that the priest is over here trying to mana up, right? So it's like if you're gonna tank stuff, you might as well LOS it or pull it back to where the healer is manaing up, so then he doesn't have to worry, like he can see you as well as heal right from the spot that he's at, instead of having to like get up and then move somewhere to heal you. You know, it's just
Out of range.
in this game, you know, it's just better if you do like small little things like that. I don't know if that row can open that one. I think he can, because I think the last one was locked and it had the freaking bow in there. I didn't even roll on it too. I feel like a total idiot. Gotta definitely roll on this one if he opens it, that's for sure. I rolled a 69, oh, and a 91. Oh, there wasn't a blue in there. My foot around so then it's not as like painful.
Need more rage. It's too far away.
Can't believe it's already almost been an hour. Like, getting from the coast to inside this dungeon, just to where we are right now, it's almost been an hour. Just wild to me. I definitely need to get an add-on that shows how much mana I have in out of form. Because I wonder if we can pull all that. We're gonna find out. I feel like we have some pretty good AoE damage. We've got some single target rogue damage. We got double warlock. We got double warlock pet. Team ran all the way back there for that. And that is the main reason why you run all the way back to wherever your healer is. I wonder if we got a kind of party where if I just jump in the water, they'll just jump in. Just hop in the water. Yeah, team. Yeah, team. Got a good team. this thing? I'll skin this thing. Oh yeah, let's skin this one. I think we will 100% level out of here. I kind of remember too that. Keep them running. Keep the DPS too busy. They can't pull. Every group I see going for DRD is always 60. Oh, I ran out of. I did it. I did the dirty. Really out of mana, so it's like. Gonna have to man up before we do this boss. Remarkable wild everybody. No mana dead.
Dares disturb my meditation!
I'm not. Nice. What are those sevens? I don't get those. Gotta let the guy get some rage first. Oh yeah, elementals. Turtles? Crabs. More Phoenix pattern. Somebody won one of those earlier in the run.
It's too far away. Past that yet. It's still recharging. Not enough rage. I'm out of range.
I'm stunned and immobilized and can't move and everybody keeps attacking stuff and I can't hold aggro on it. I think I'm just a bad tank, honestly.
Not enough rage.
Oh yeah.
Inventory is full.
Inventory's full, dude. Of what? Bunch of junk, that's what. I'm gonna end up killing this boss, so I'm gonna end up not leveling.
I can't carry
Oh
it.
my god. might level, dude. Another dagger, dude.
I need to get closer.
Getting clobbered, dude. Oh yeah, and we got full level. That means we get nice.
What's on your mind? What's your back?
Well, that was quite clean. I mean, that gets us. How far rested do we have? How do I still have rested? Like, all the way rested still? That seems diabolical, dude.
I am on.
Oh, I need that. But we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of those. That. This. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Don't need that. Don't need that. All this stuff. Turtle meat. Don't need that. Never need those.
May the stars guide
Something good. Nope. What else? Where was that other one? Something good. Nope. Oh yeah. Let's see if we can do a Gnomer run. The most dangerous dungeon of all. that. Okay, well we'll call that a run for right now. And BFD went really smooth. So that was good. We will be back in the next episode.